Hi everybody, my name is Deb Norton. I'm from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and I'm so glad you could join me for this video. In my position, I monitor over 1,500 devices in high school. That takes a lot of work. I love helping others, especially when I'm in that role of coaching teachers. Google Expeditions and Google VR are two of the things that I've really been playing around with quite a bit this summer. As far as working with others, my motto has always been together we are better, and I love being a team player. Google Presentations is an amazing tool, and I have 5 tips and tricks for you today. Let's talk about getting fonts. Fonts really can make a presentation stand out. So all you need to do to get some new fonts is go up to where your fonts are and then go down to more fonts. From there, you'll be able to search all of the fonts that are available. I like to sort in alphabetical order if I'm looking for a specific one and I know the name of it. When I do find one, I simply check it and will add it to my fonts. From there, I'll be able to go and find the fonts that I've added. And there you go. We've got amazing fonts to choose from. Tip number 2 is to create titles that impress. Often when you're doing a presentation, you have very few words on a slide. So you want those words to make an impression. To do that, I'm simply going to go up to my text tool and I'm going to create a text box on my page. Next, I'm going to choose a font. I'm also going to increase the size. From there, I'm going to take my title, select it, and simply Control C and then Control V. So I want to make a duplicate. I'm going to go to the text tool and change the color of that font. Now I'm going to create a shadow effect by simply moving my one of them over the top of the other. I love the shadow effect and the idea that you can create something that really stands out on a page for a title. Tip number 3 is to frame an image on your page. First of all, I'm just going to go to the Insert button. From there, I'm going to insert an image. Next, if I look right up here, there's a crop tool and a little arrow next to it called the masking of an image. From there, I can choose any of these shapes that I would like. What I love to do from here is just increase the size of that border and also change the color of that border. Let's say I went back to that same crop tool and chose a different shape. You can see now I've got my parents in a heart. It's really fun being able to mask an image inside of a frame. Here's tip number 4, and it's a great one. You can change a background image within your slides. So right here you can see I have a background image, but I'm feeling a little more summery today. I'm going to right click on my background, go to change background. From there, there's image, and I can hit choose. I can choose an image that I've saved to my computer or one I've taken on my own. Then as I bring that image in, my background will become that beautiful image. What a great way to make an impression in a presentation. And tip number 5, one of my favorite tips to give folks is to use tables when creating a presentation. So if you go to the tables and insert a table, I like to start with a heading toward the top. The next thing I will usually do is select my table and give it a nice bold color for the fill. So if you go to the fill bucket, pick out a color, and then you can also choose the outline as well. Next, I'm going to insert another table. If I go to table and insert, I'm going to insert a 1x2 table. I can select both rows and I can make the borders thicker. I can also give them a nice bold background. Something really awesome happens when you start adding tables to a Google presentation. Thanks for watching my video on my 5 tips and tricks for Google presentations. Please share these with others and hopefully you'll be able to rock some awesome presentations in the future. Bye everyone!